अगले क्वेश्चंस पे आइडेंटिफाई द करेक्ट पेयर मेंशनिंग द DPSP इन द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया। करेक्ट पेयर कौन सा है? इक्वल जस्टिस 39 बी है ये सर। ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर एंड एनिमल हस्बेंड्री 48 है। ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑफ विलेज पंचायत 40। देयर इज इक्वल पे फॉर इक्वल वर्क फॉर बोथ मेन एंड वुमेन 39 सही है। इक्वल जस्टिस एंड फ्री लीगल एड 42 है, नहीं गलत है ये। 42 डील विथ जस्ट एंड ह्यूमन कंडीशन ऑफ वर्क मैटरनिटी रिलीफ, ठीक। इक्वल जस्टिस एंड फ्री लीगल एड इज 39A। ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर एंड एनिमल हस्बेंड्री 43 refers to living wage, decent working condition. Organization of agriculture and animal husbandry is 48। 43 क्या है? refer to living wage and decent working condition। ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑफ विलेज पंचायत 41 नहीं है, 41 राइट टू वर्क एजुकेशन एंड पब्लिक असिस्टेंस है। आर्टिकल 40 जो है वो विलेज पंचायत है। 39D डायरेक्ट द स्टेट टू इंश्योर इक्वल पे फॉर इक्वल वर्क फॉर बोथ मैन एंड वुमेन। Which match the following directive principles and articles? Equal justice and free legal aid, ये होगा 39A, ठीक। 39A। प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ द एनवायरमेंट 48A। राइट टू वर्क 41। प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ मॉन्यूमेंट्स 49। इक्वल पे एंड फ्री इक्वल जस्टिस एंड फ्री लीगल एड आर्टिकल 39A inserted by 42nd Amendment 1976. It mandates the state to promote justice on a basis of equal opportunity and provide free legal aid. Protection of environment Article 48A, also introduced by 42nd Amendment 1976, directing the state to safeguard the environment, forest and wildlife. Right to work Article 41 ensures right to work, education and public assistance in certain cases. Underpins legislation like Manrega 2005. Article 49 protection of monuments directs the state to protect monuments and places of national importance from spoliation and disfigurement। मतलब इसको बचाना है हम लोगों को, सारे जो मॉन्यूमेंट्स हैं उन सबको। और देखा जाए मतलब ये 36 टू रेशनल बिहाइंड डायरेक्टिव इंडिया सेविंग वेलफेयर फ्रेमवर्क। चंपकम दोराइजन 1951 FR override DPSP if there is a direct conflict। केशवानंदन भारती केस 1973। मिनर्वा मिल 1990 emphasized harmony and balance between fundamental right and DPSP। रणधीर सिंह वर्सेस यूनियन ऑफ इंडिया 1982 interpreted equal pay for equal work as a constitutional principle derived from Article 14, 16 and 39D। equal pay for equal work Article 14, 16 मतलब एम्प्लॉयमेंट से रिलेटेड, और 39D, ठीक है। गवर्नमेंट पॉलिसीज इंस्पायर्ड बाय DPSP राइट टू एजुकेशन एक्ट 2009 रूटेड आर्टिकल 41, 45 लेटर 21A। नेशनल फूड सिक्योरिटी एक्ट 2013 रिफ्लेक्ट आर्टिकल 47 न्यूट्रिशन एंड पब्लिक हेल्थ। मनरेगा आर्टिकल 41 राइट टू वर्क करेंट UCC इन्वायरमेंट प्रोटेक्शन एक्ट 48A। जुडिशियल एग्जीक्यूटिव सेपरेशन आर्टिकल 50 फिर, ठीक है। अब आगे देखते हैं। आइडेंटिफाई एंड इनकरेक्टली मैच DPSP आर्टिकल। इनकरेक्टली मैच कौन सा है देखा जाए। सेपरेशन ऑफ जुडिशरी फ्रॉम एग्जीक्यूटिव सही है। प्रमोशन ऑफ एजुकेशनल एंड इकोनॉमिक इंटरेस्ट ऑफ SC ST 46 सही है। प्रमोशन ऑफ कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटी ये लगभग गड़बड़ है। ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑफ विलेज पंचायत इनेबलिंग दम टू फंक्शन एज यूनिट ऑफ सेल्फ गवर्नमेंट सही है। 43A गड़बड़ है, देखते हैं क्या। आर्टिकल 50 सेपरेशन ऑफ जुडिशरी फ्रॉम एग्जीक्यूटिव करेक्टली मैच इंश्योर्स इंडिपेंडेंस ऑफ जुडिशरी फ्रॉम एग्जीक्यूटिव टू इम्पार्शियल जस्टिस। implemented through various judicial reform and Supreme Court rulings. Article 46 promote of educational and economic interest of SC/STs. ठीक, direct the state to promote special care for educational and economic interest of SC/ST and weaker section. Reservation in education and government jobs for SC/STs. Article 43A promotion of cooperative societies गलत है. 43A provide worker participation in industrial management. 43B added by 97th Amendment Act 2011 promote voluntary formation and autonomous functioning of cooperative societies. 43B जो है वो है, 43A नहीं. Article 40 organization of village panchayat form constitutional basis of Panchayat Raj system. 73rd Amendment 1992. 97th Constitutional Amendment Act 2011 provide Article 43B giving constitutional status to cooperative societies. Supreme Court upheld validity of amendment in Union of India versus Rajendra and Shah 2021. Manrega provide employment to at least one member of the eligible household for a minimum of 100 days in a year. सही है. Right to employment is enumerated. नहीं, right to employment Article 41 है DPSP का. महात्मा गांधी नेशनल रूरल एम्प्लॉयमेंट गारंटी एक्ट मनरेगा 2005 guarantees 100 days of wage employment per year to every rural household whose adult members volunteer for unskilled manual labor. It is based on Article 41, right to work, education and public assistance, and Article 43, living wage of workers. A right to employment is not a fundamental right, it is a directive principle. Article 41. Fundamental right guarantee right to livelihood. Article 21, right to life, but not the right to employment. Manrega is one of the world's largest social security program. Supreme Court in Olga Telis and Bombay Municipal Corporation 1985 ruled that right to livelihood is part of right of life. Article 21. Economic Survey 2022-23 highlighted the role of Manrega in reducing rural distress through COVID-19 pandemic. Manrega scheme has been launched as a part of implementing which one of the following article of Indian Constitution. Article 43. Direct the state to ensure living wage, decent work condition and social security for workers. ठीक. Manrega aligns with this directive. Article 45 deal with early childhood care and education, later incorporated into Article 21A via 86th Amendment 2002. Article 47 direct the state to improve public health and nutrition basis for midday meal scheme. नेशनल फूड सिक्योरिटी एक्ट 2013. ये किससे 47 से वो है. सेपरेशन ऑफ जुडिशरी फ्रॉम एक्सिक्यूटिव इंश्योरिंग इंडिपेंडेंट जुडिशरी. आर्टिकल 50. मनरेगा वाज इनेक्टेड इन 2005 एंड इम्प्लीमेंटेड इन 200 डिस्ट्रिक्ट इनिशियली. की ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या था? पॉवर्टी एलिवेशन, रूरल एम्प्लॉयमेंट, इकोनॉमिक सिक्योरिटी. रिपोर्ट्स इंडिकेट मनरेगा हेल्प मिटिगेट रूरल डिस्ट्रेस ड्यूरिंग कोविड-19 पैंडेमिक. 42nd Amendment and worker participation. Which of the following articles was inserted by 42nd Constitutional Amendment 1976 to provide for participation of worker in management? तो ये 43A था. 39A फ्री लीगल एड का है. ठीक. 38 डायरेक्ट्स द स्टेट टू इंश्योर ए सोशल ऑर्डर बेस्ड ऑन जस्टिस, इक्वलिटी एंड इकोनॉमिक वेलबींग. ठीक. 39A इंट्रोड्यूस्ड 42nd Amendment बट डील्स विद फ्री लीगल एड एंड इक्वल जस्टिस, नॉट वर्कर पार्टिसिपेशन. 45 ओरिजिनली डायरेक्टेड द स्टेट टू प्रोवाइड फ्री एंड कंपल्सरी एजुकेशन फॉर children under 14 years, later made fundamental right under Article 21A. Article 43A direct the state to take steps for worker participation in management of industries. ठीक. Added by 42nd Amendment Act 1976. 42nd Amendment Act 1976 is known as mini constitution because it made extensive changes. Other DPSP additions via the 42nd Amendment: Article 39A free legal aid, Article 43A worker participation in management, 48A environmental protection. DPSP and cooperative societies: Article 43B 97th Amendment Act 2011 ये क्या करता है? कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटी के बारे में वो है. मनरेगा एंड कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल बेसिस 41 एंड 43 राइट टू वर्क एंड लिविंग वेजेस. 42nd अमेंडमेंट एंड वर्कर पार्टिसिपेशन आर्टिकल 43A पार्टिसिपेशन इन इंडस्ट्रियल मैनेजमेंट, मिसमैच ऑफ DPSP, सप्रेशन ऑफ जुडिशियरी आर्टिकल 50. ठीक, देखा जाए वर्कर पार्टिसिपेशन इन इंडस्ट्री मैनेजमेंट, विच आर्टिकल ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया हैज प्रोविजन फॉर पार्टिसिपेशन ऑफ वर्कर्स इन मैनेजमेंट ऑफ इंडस्ट्री. 43A 43 क्या करता है? डायरेक्ट द स्टेट टू इंश्योर लिविंग वेजेस एंड डिसेंट वर्क कंडीशन. 43A इंसर्टेड 42nd अमेंडमेंट एक्ट 1976. इट डायरेक्ट द स्टेट टू इंश्योर वर्कर पार्टिसिपेशन इन मैनेजमेंट. जैसे वेरियस लेबर लॉज एंड इंडस्ट्रियल डिस्प्यूट एक्ट इनकॉर्पोरेट दिस प्रिंसिपल. Article 45 originally directed the state to provide free and compulsory education for children below 14 years. Now Article 21A after 86th Amendment Act 2002. 47 relates to public health and nutrition, basis for policies like midday meal scheme, National Food Security Act 2013. Article 43A promotes the idea of labor welfare and cooperative industrial management. ILO, International Labour Organization Convention have influenced this provision. Which of the following articles of the Constitution of India talks about Uniform Civil Code UCC? Article 44. Which of the following articles of the Constitution of India talks about UCC? Article 44. Article 43 living wage and work condition. 44 directs the state to implement UCC for citizens, ensuring uniformity in personal laws across religion. UCC has been a subject of political and legal discourse regarding personal laws and secularism. Article 45 early childhood education later made fundamental right under Article 21 86th Amendment Act 2002. 46 focuses on educational and economic upliftment of SC, ST and weaker sections. Shah Banu case 1985 brought UCC into national debate. Goa is the only state with UCC like structure और अब उत्तराखंड हो गया है. ठीक. In India, separation of judiciary from executive is enjoined by DPSP. Article 50. Preamble declares India sovereign society, secular and democratic republic, but does not explicitly mandate judicial separation. Directive principle. Article 50 mandates separation of judiciary from executive. ठीक. 7th schedule divide power between union and state but does not deal with judiciary executive separation, though separation involved over time. Article 50 explicitly mandates it. Criminal Procedure Code CRPC amendments have strengthened judicial independence. Kesavanandan Bharti case 1973 reaffirmed the doctrine of separation of power. Which DPSP deal with promotion of international peace? Article 51. Direct the state to promote international peace and security, maintaining just relation with nation, encourage respect of international law. Additional foreign policy principle, non-alignment and Panchsheel align with Article 51. Where is the promotion of international peace included? DPSP. Article 51. Align with India's UN Charter obligation and foreign policy strategies. This is India's peacekeeping role under UN. Which part of Constitution refer to states' responsibility for international peace? Which part of Constitution refer to states' responsibility for international peace? DPSP. Article 51. India follows a balanced foreign policy guided by DPSP and Nehruvian policy. ठीक. अब देखते हैं आर्टिकल 43. Which article of Indian Constitution is related to foreign policy? Article 51. Guide India's foreign policy based on peaceful coexistence and mutual respect. जैसे India's role in non-aligned movement and UN peacekeeping and SAARC initiative. Which of the following was not added to DP Directive principle by 42nd Amendment of Constitution? Uniform Civil Code. प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ चिल्ड्रन एंड यूथ फॉर फ्रॉम एक्सप्लॉयटेशन, ये 43 में शायद ऐसे ही कुछ 43A में जोड़ा, पता नहीं। इक्वल जस्टिस ये 39A जोड़ा गया। फ्री पार्टिसिपेशन और वर्कर्स इन मैनेजमेंट इंडस्ट्री 43A में, पता नहीं, साला भूल जा रहा हूँ मैं बार बार, ये देखा जाए। हाँ, यहाँ आर्टिकल 47 अमेंडमेंट एक्ट 1976 क्या जोड़ा है? 39A फ्री लीगल एड, 43A वर्कर पार्टिसिपेशन इन मैनेजमेंट, 48A इंडियन इन्वायरमेंट प्रोटेक्शन, 3 चीज़ें जोड़ी गई हैं। और यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड वाज ऑलरेडी प्रेजेंट इन ओरिजिनल कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, वाज नॉट एडेड बाय 42nd अमेंडमेंट। ठीक। वर्कर पार्टिसिपेशन इन इंडस्ट्री आर्टिकल 43A 42nd अमेंडमेंट 1976। यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड 44 DPSP ओरिजिनली प्रेजेंट। सेपरेशन ऑफ जुडिशियरी एंड एग्जीक्यूटिव आर्टिकल 50। प्रमोशन ऑफ इंटरनेशनल पीस आर्टिकल 51। 47 अमेंडमेंट एडिशन ऑफ DPSP 39A 43A 48A। 42nd Amendment Act 1976 called the mini constitution because it brought major changes. It also called socialist, secular integrity to the preamble. Which principle among the following was added to DPSP by 42nd Amendment of Constitution? Participation of workers in management. अच्छा, इक्वल पे फॉर इक्वल बोथ मैन, विच प्रिंसिपल वाज एडेड DPSP बाय, हाँ ये तो पहले से ही था। पार्टिसिपेशन ऑफ वर्कर्स इन द मैनेजमेंट, ये 43A जो है ये जोड़ा गया था। राइट टू वर्क, एजुकेशन एंड पब्लिक ये था। सिक्योरिंग लिविंग वेजेस एंड ह्यूमन कंडीशन ऑफ वर्क टू वर्कर्स ये भी था। हाँ, ये शायद 42 है क्या, इसमें वुमेन का भी आता है। इक्वल पे फॉर इक्वल वर्क 39D ओरिजिनल कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन। Direct the state to provide equal pay for equal work for both men and women. Participation of worker in management 43A introduced by 42nd Amendment Act 1976. Direct the state to ensure worker participation in industrial management. Labor laws that allowed for trade union and industrial democracy. ठीक। Article 41 part of original constitution direct the state to ensure right to work, education and assistance in cases of unemployment, old age, sickness etc. ठीक। Article 43 part of original constitution direct the state to ensure a living wage, decent work condition and leisure for workers. The 42nd amendment, also called mini constitution, added 39A, 43A and 48A. Article 43A promotes industrial democracy by empowering workers in economic decision making. 39A, 43A और 48 को जोड़ा गया था। 43A promotes industrial democracy by empowering workers in economic decision making. The Constitution grants the right against the exploitation of children, ठीक है, वुमेन, ट्राइबल्स, दलित्स को लेके नहीं कुछ बोल रहा है अपना वो, ये बड़ी गलत बात है। वाइल चिल्ड्रन एंड वुमेन आर कवर्ड, ट्राइबल्स आर आल्सो इंक्लूडेड। वुमेन आर आल्सो इंक्लूडेड इन प्रोटेक्शन अगेंस्ट एक्सप्लॉयटेशन। आर्टिकल 23 प्रोहिबिट्स ह्यूमन ट्रैफिकिंग एंड फोर्स्ड लेबर विथ अफेक्टिंग चिल्ड्रन, वुमेन एंड ट्राइबल। ठीक। आर्टिकल 24 प्रोहिबिट्स चाइल्ड लेबर इन हजार्डियस इंडस्ट्रीज। ESTs are protected under Article 46, ensuring their social and economic development. The term Dalits is not explicitly mentioned in the Constitution, though SC is protected under Article 46 and affirmative action policies. The Bonded Labor Abolition Act 1976 was passed to enforce Article 23. Child Labor Prohibition and Regulation Amendment Act 2016 prohibits child labor below 14 years. ठीक। Which of the following is not a directive principle of the state policy? Prohibition of consumption of intoxicant, ये cow protection, environment protection, free education, not a state policy. A free education of children up to 15 years. Prohibition of alcohol, correct है। 47 direct state to prohibit intoxicating drinks for improving public health. Cow protection 48 direct state to prohibit the slaughter of cows and other milk and draft cattle. Environment protection 48A added by 42nd Amendment 1976 direct the state to protect and improve environment, forest and wildlife. Free education, not a DPSP. Originally part of Article 45 DPSP, but became a fundamental right under Article 21A via 86th Amendment 2002. Article 21A mandates right to education for children aged 6 to 14 years. Right to Education Act 2009 was enacted to implement Article 21A. Which of the following are included in DPSP? Prohibition of trafficking in human beings and forced labor, ये फंडामेंटल राइट है. आर्टिकल 23. Prohibition of consumption except for medicinal purposes of intoxicating drinks or drugs injurious to health. आर्टिकल 47 है ये DPSP का. Prohibition of trafficking and forced labor is covered under Article 23 fundamental right, not DPSP. Article 47 DPSP direct the state to prohibit intoxicating drinks and harmful drugs except medicinal purposes. Trafficking is criminalized under Immoral Traffic Prevention Act 1956. Article 47 influence alcohol prohibition policies in Gujarat and Bihar. Gandhian principle in DPSP. Which of the following are Gandhian principles reflect the DPSP of state policy? Securing uniform सिविल कोड फॉर सिटीजन्स, ऐसा नहीं. ऑर्गेनाइजिंग विलेज पंचायत, ठीक है. प्रोमोटिंग कॉटेज, ठीक है. सिक्योरिंग रीजनेबल लीजर एंड कल्चरल अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ फॉर वर्कर्स, ये गांधी प्रिंसिपल है, सोशलिस्ट प्रिंसिपल है. गांधीयन प्रिंसिपल इन DPSP आर फोकस्ड इन रूरल डेवलपमेंट, सेल्फ रिलायंस एंड सोशियो इकोनॉमिक जस्टिस. आर्टिकल 40 ऑर्गेनाइजिंग विलेज पंचायत, लोकल सेल्फ गवर्नमेंट. 43 प्रमोशन ऑफ कॉटेज इंडस्ट्री, रूरल इकोनॉमी एंड सेल्फ रिलायंस. आर्टिकल 44 UCC लिबरल इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रिंसिपल है. आर्टिकल 43 लीजर एंड कल्चरल अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ ऑफ वर्कर्स, सोशलिस्ट प्रिंसिपल है. पंचायती राज सिस्टम 73rd अमेंडमेंट 1992 इज बेस्ड ऑन गांधीयन आइडियाज. कॉटेज इंडस्ट्री, खादी एंड हैंडलूम वेर प्रमोटेड बाई गांधी टू इंश्योर सेल्फ सफिशिएंसी. 42nd अमेंडमेंट एडिशन टू DPSP, आर्टिकल 39A, 43A, 48A, ठीक. Not UCC. Article 44 right against exploitation covered children, women and tribal. Article 23 and 24 free education at DPSP moved from Article 45 DPSP to Article 21A fundamental right by 86th Amendment Act 2002. Gandhian principle in DPSP, Article 40 panchayat and Article 43 cottage industries. Provision for protection and improvement of environment. Provision for, अच्छा ये DPSP मतलब दोनों है, DPSP भी है और फंडामेंटल. इन विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग प्रोविजन फॉर प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ इम्प्रूवमेंट ऑफ एनवायरमेंट एंड सेफ गार्डिंग ऑफ फॉरेस्ट एंड वाइल्ड लाइफ आर फाउंड इन द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया? ओनली इन DPSP? नहीं, दोनों में है. 48A DPSP directs the state to protect and improve the environment and safeguard forest and wildlife. This provision was inserted by 42nd Amendment 1976. Fundamental duties, अच्छा ये fundamental duties था, sorry. Article 51AG fundamental duties imposes a duty on every citizen to protect and improve the natural environment including forest, lakes, rivers and wildlife. ठीक. Both DPSP, Article 48A and Fundamental Duties 51AG collectively stress the importance of environment protection at both the state and citizens level. Since both DPSP and Fundamental Duties contain provision for environmental protection, this option is included. 42nd Amendment of the Indian Constitution played a crucial role in environmental provisions. Environment Protection Acts such as Wildlife Protection Act 1972 and Forest Conservation Act 1980 are rooted in this constitutional provision. Article 51AG or Article 48A. Which of the following provision is a part of both DPSP and Fundamental Duties? प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ इन्वायरमेंट, पार्टिसिपेशन ऑफ वर्कर इन मैनेजमेंट ऑफ इंडस्ट्री, ये 43A के अंतर्गत आता है DPSP. गार्जियन टू प्रोवाइड अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर एजुकेशन टू चिल्ड्रन, ये भी ये क्या है, ये ड्यूटी है 51A के. यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड आर्टिकल 44, ये DPSP है. ठीक. प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ इन्वायरमेंट ही जो है ये आर्टिकल 48A और आर्टिकल 51AG के अंतर्गत आता है. ठीक. Article 51 AG was added by 42nd Amendment 1976 to make environment protection a duty of citizen or National Green Tribunal or was established in 2010 to adjudicate matters related to environment protection derived from 48A. Which one of the following is a DPSP? कौन सा DPSP है? Which one of the following is a directive principle of a state policy? Which one of the following is a DPSP? The state shall endeavor to protect and improve environment. बिल्कुल सही. The state shall not deny equality of any person before law. ये आर्टिकल 14 है. The state shall not discriminate against any person against the ground of religion, race, caste और place of birth. आर्टिकल 15 है. Untouchability आर्टिकल 17 है. 48 direct the state to protect and improve environment and safeguard forest and wildlife. 48A. ठीक है. Article 48A encourages the state to take measures to protect the environment as a part of constitutional commitment towards sustainable development. And National Action Plan on Climate Change (NAPCC) and policies like National Biodiversity Action Plan are aligned with these constitutional provisions. ठीक. The Constitution is silent in DPSP about adult education. बिल्कुल सही है. Living wages ये बोलता है. Free legal aid बोलता है primary education till they complete the age of 16. Primary education to children till they complete the age of 16 years. बिल्कुल सही है. The Constitution does not explicitly provide for adult education in DPSP. However, Article 41 ensures right to work and public assistance for citizens. Adult education is a policy measure promoted through various government program like National Literacy Mission. ठीक. Living wages for workers are part of Article 43 DPSP, ensuring decent working condition and wages. Free legal aid to the poor is a part of Article 39A, inserted by 42nd Amendment Act 1976. Primary education to children is part of Article 45 in DPSP, later moved to fundamental right under Article 21A through the 86th Amendment Act 2002. Right to Education Act RT 2009 ensures free and compulsory education for children aged 6 to 14 years. National Adult Education Program was launched by the government to address literacy among adults. Which of the following DPSP was added in the Constitution at a later? तो ये फ्री लीगल एड जो है 39A ये जो ऐड किया गया था वो 1976 में ऐड किया गया था 42nd अमेंडमेंट के दौरान. ये ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑफ विलेज पंचायत आर्टिकल 40 वाज पार्ट ऑफ ओरिजिनल कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. प्रोहिबिशन ऑफ क्लाउड शटरिंग 48. स्लॉटरिंग आर्टिकल 48 was also part of original constitution. Free legal aid 39A was just added by 42nd Amendment 1976. This provision ensures equal access to all citizens. The Legal Services Authorities Act 1987 was enacted to implement this principle. A Uniform Civil Code Article 44 was part of original constitution. ठीक. Free legal aid is critical for socially and economically disadvantaged group in India. 42nd Amendment significantly expanded social justice principle in DPSP, including free legal aid and worker participation. Environment Protection Article 48A DPSP and Article 41AG Fundamental Duties for Environmental Protection. Article 48A. Take DPSP by 42nd Amendment. Article 39A legal. 43A for worker participation. Article 48 environment. Adult education not mentioned in DPSP but addressed through policy. Free legal aid. Article 39A DPSP ensures justice and access for all. Gandhian principle 40, 47 and 48 reflect Gandhian values like self-reliance. National Legal Services Authority (NALSA). With reference to the National Legal Services Authority, consider the following. Its objective is to ensure free and competent legal services to the weaker section of society on the basis of equal opportunity. बिल्कुल सही है 39A के अकॉर्डिंग. It issues guidelines to state legal services authorities to implement legal programs and schemes throughout the country. बिल्कुल सही है. The Legal Services Authority Act 1987 established by NALSA to provide free legal aid to weaker sections of society. Article 39A DPSP mandate states to ensure equal justice and free legal aid. NALSA organizes Lok Adalat for speedy dispute resolution. NALSA issues guidelines to state legal services authorities and provide financial grants for legal and programs. Each state chief justice heads the state legal service authority. Okay. Legal aid movement in India was strengthened after 1973 Justice P.N. Bhagwati Committee report. NALSA versus Union of India 2014. Supreme Court recognized transgender as a third gender and granted them access to legal aid. ठीक है. The NALSA scheme for victims of trafficking ensures rehabilitation of trafficked individuals. In India, legal service authorities provide free legal services to which of the following type of citizens? Person with an annual income less than 1 lakh, ये गरीबी रेखा से नीचे आते हैं, बिल्कुल सही. Transgender with an annual income less than 2 lakh, बिल्कुल सही. Members of other backward classes with an annual income less than 3 lakh, नहीं. All senior citizens नहीं, बस गरीब लोगों की मदद करता है. As per Section 12 of Legal Services Authority Act 1987, person with an annual income below 1 lakh are eligible for free legal aid. Transgender with an income of 2 lakh qualifies for legal aid in states like Delhi as per State Legal Service Authority rules. OBCs are not automatically eligible for free legal aid. ठीक, only SC, ST, women, children and victims of human trafficking qualify under SC, ST, women, children and victims of human trafficking. ठीक है. Senior citizen eligibility depend on state rules. In Delhi, free legal aid is provided if income is below 2 lakh. 42nd Amendment Act 1976 added Article 39A, making legal aid a constitutional mandate. NALSA organizes Lok Adalat, which resolve cases outside courts to reduce case backlog. Which of the following is not included in DPSP? Prohibition of liquor इंक्लूड है 47 के अकॉर्डिंग. राइट टू वर्क इंक्लूड है. इक्वल वेज फॉर इक्वल RTI नहीं इंक्लूड है, ये कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल राइट. प्रोहिबिशन ऑफ लिकर आर्टिकल 47 DPSP डायरेक्ट द स्टेट टू प्रोहिबिट द कंजम्पशन ऑफ इंटॉक्सिकेटिंग ड्रिंक्स फॉर पब्लिक हेल्थ. राइट टू वर्क 41 DPSP राइट टू वर्क एजुकेशन एंड पब्लिक असिस्टेंट महात्मा गांधी. 43 और 41 दोनों बोलता है. महात्मा गांधी नेशनल रूरल Employment Guarantee Act Manrega 2005 is based on Article 41. Equal wage for equal work DPSP. Article 39 DPSP mandates equal pay for equal work for both men and women. Right to work. Right to information is a fundamental right under Article 19(1)(a). Freedom of speech and expression. RTI Act 2005 was enacted to promote transparency and accountability in governance. Supreme Court in the Raj Narayan case 1975 held that RTI is a fundamental right under Article 19(1)(a). Article 39A DPSP emphasizes equal justice, which align with RTI's goal of transparent governance. Directive principles of state policy क्या है? DPSP Uniform Civil Code. Article 44. Uniform Civil Code. Article 44 directs the state to implement a uniform civil code for all citizens. Aims to unify personal laws जैसे marriage, divorce, adoption, inheritance, etc. across religions. Goa is the only state with a UCC, Goa Civil Code. Freedom of press not explicitly mentioned in the Constitution. Freedom of press, uniform, equality before law. ठीक है. Supreme Court in the Shah Banu case 1985 recommended UCC implementation. 21st Law Commission report 2018 stated UCC is a desirable but not feasible at present. ठीक. National Legal Service Authority NALSA established under the Legal Services Authority Act 1987 to provide free legal aid under Article 39A. Eligibility for free legal aid covers SC, ST, women, children, industrial workers, victim of trafficking, and low-income individuals. DPSP versus fundamental rights. RTI is a fundamental right. Article 19(1)(a). DPSP provision on employment and welfare. Article 21. Right to work. Article 39D. Equal pay. 47. Prohibition of alcohol. UCC. Article 44 DPSP direct UCC implementation for all citizens. Identify the item included in DPSP. Prohibition of consumption of 47 सही है. Employment of children in factories or mines. Article 24 है ये लगभग, लेकिन ये इसमें DPSP में भी. Prohibition of beggar और forced labor ये जो है Article 23 है. Article 17 है ये. ठीक, तो 1 and 2 only. Article 47 DPSP direct the state to prohibit the consumption of intoxicating drinks and drugs that are injurious to health. Prohibition of child labor. Article 24 is a fundamental right, not a DPSP. ठीक. Abolition of beggar and forced labor in Article 24. Fundamental right. Prohibition of untouchability is a fundamental right. Article 17. Article 39E DPSP direct state to ensure protection of workers including children from abuse. Child labor prohibition and regulation act 1986 was enacted under Article 24 fundamental right. Which one of the following is not a directive? Principle of state policy. Abolition of untouchability. Equal pay for equal work. Article 39D DPSP mandates equal pay for men and women. Adequate livelihood. Correct DPSP. Article 39A DPSP ensure that states secure equal right to livelihood. Option C. Abolition of untouchability. Article 17 fundamental right explicitly abolishes untouchability and makes it punishable. Protection of Civil Rights Act 1955 enforces this prohibition. Human condition of work. Correct DPSP. Article 42 ensures just and human working conditions for laborers. Equal Remuneration Act 1976 was enacted under Article 39D to ensure equal pay. DPSP as a check on banks' convenience. Who said DPSP is a check which is paid on the bank's convenience? KT शाह ने कहा था कि DPSP क्या है, एक चेक है जो बैंक की कन्वीनियंस पे होता है. KT Shah, a member of Constituent Assembly, criticized DPSP as a non-justiciable and dependent on government's willingness to implement them. B.R. Ambedkar argued that DPSPs are vital for social and economic justice, despite being non-enforceable. Supreme Court in the Minerva Min case 1980 ruled that fundamental right and DPSP must be balanced, ensuring DPSPs are not merely symbolic. मतलब DPSP सिर्फ symbolic नहीं है, उसको आप कीजिए भी उस पर काम. With reference to the National Social Assistance Program, which constitutional provision fulfilled its National Social Assistance Program DPSP. National Social Assistance Program 1995 provide pension and financial assistance to poor citizens. Article 41 direct the state to provide public assistance in cases of unemployment, old age, sickness and disablement. ठीक है. जैसे नेशनल क्या है, नेशनल सोशल असिस्टेंट प्रोग्राम में क्या क्या आता है, इंदिरा गांधी नेशनल ओल्ड एज पेंशन स्कीम, नेशनल फैमिली बेनिफिट स्कीम, नेशनल मैटरनिटी बेनिफिट स्कीम। और देखें, विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज आर लिस्टेड अमंग द DPSP, इक्वल पे फॉर इक्वल वर्क, हाँ, यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड, हाँ, स्मॉल फैमिली नॉर्म, ये नहीं, एजुकेशन थ्रू मदर टंग एट प्राइमरी लेवल, नहीं, ये राइट टू एजुकेशन में होगा। इक्वल पे फॉर इक्वल वर्क 39D इंश्योर इक्वल पे फॉर मैन एंड वुमेन, यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड करेक्ट। DPSP आर्टिकल 44 डायरेक्ट स्टेट टू इम्प्लीमेंट UCC, स्मॉल फैमिली नॉर्म, family not explicitly mentioned DPSP family planning programs are implemented in Article 47 health and nutrition. Education through mother tongue, Article 358 not DPSP direct states to provide primary education in the mother tongue for linguistic minorities. तो कौन सा आर्टिकल 350A। नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी 2022 प्रमोट्स मदर टंग बेस्ड प्राइमरी एजुकेशन। आर्टिकल 21A फंडामेंटल राइट गारंटीज फ्री एंड कंपल्सरी एजुकेशन टू चिल्ड्रन एज 6 to 14। ओके, अब ये देखते हैं DPSP एंड नॉन DPSP प्रोविजंस। आर्टिकल 39D इक्वल पे, आर्टिकल 44 से UCC या DPSP एबोलिशन ऑफ अनटचबिलिटी, आर्टिकल 17 इज ए फंडामेंटल राइट। KT शाह क्रिटिसिज्म ऑफ DPSP, वो बोलते हैं कि ये चिक है जो बैंक के कन्वीनियंस पे ही भजाया जा सकता है, ठीक। NSAP and DPSP based on Article 41 DPSP ensures old age pension, maternity benefit and social assistance. Mother tongue in education, Article 350A mandates mother tongue based primary education, but it's not a DPSP. Family planning and DPSP, Article 47 DPSP mention health and nutrition but does not explicitly mention small family norm, ठीक। तो ये अपना खत्म होता है। थैंक यू, बाय बाय।